Yeah, I felt that one. Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zoya Day, licensed esthetician, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I wax my full face at home. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and let's get into today's video. So with Valentine's Day right around the corner, I think this is a great time to show you guys how to wax your full face at home. I'm also going to have other waxing videos coming out, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. As you see, I've already prepped my face. Now we're going to talk about the tools and supplies you're going to need before we get started. So this is the wax pot I'm going to be using. I'll make sure to leave all the information down in the description box below. I actually purchased this off of Amazon. I don't plan on using this in my actual spa or anything, but this is really cool for at-home use. You're also going to need gloves. You're also going to need wax sticks, obviously. And if you have oily skin or happen to be sweating during your waxing, baby powder is always a good option. Make sure that it is cornstarch and talcum free powder. And then you're going to want to have some type of finishing, either oil or serum of some sort. I like to use a light oil for my skin, so today I'm going to be using Camilla seed oil. It has a ton of really great benefits for the skin, and I love how soft and hydrated my skin feels when I'm done using it. And I already prepped my face off camera, but if you are still going to be prepping your skin, you're going to need cotton rounds and your prep of choice. I use witch hazel, and this is really the only time I use witch hazel on my skin. And for wax today, I'm going to be using the Mermaid wax, their signature wax series, but I'll make sure to leave all the information down in the description box below. So we're going to go ahead, sanitize our hands, and apply our gloves and get started. I also have a mirror that I'm going to be using so I can see a little better, because I can't see out of my viewfinder, and that's going to be horrible. So what I like to do when I am waxing my face is starting off in sections. So I'm going to start with the lower half and just work my way up. I also forgot to mention you're going to need spoolies for when we get to the brows. Start with a nice amount, and we're going to go in, make sure I'm good. We're going to go in with our sideburns. So I have really thick sideburns. I've always had really thick sideburns. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. Start in a small section. And then we're gonna wait for it to dry. And when you are pulling your strip, you don't want to flick at the wax, because that's really uncomfortable, and that's like one of my pet peeves when I'm getting waxed. So what you want to do is make sure you have a lip ready so you can easily just grab it. Now this isn't the best one, but you want to make sure you can have enough so where you can still kind of grab it. And then you're just going to pull straight up, apply pressure. Yes, and you got all of those hairs. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. Yummy. And then we're just going to go and start a strip right on the side of that. Go straight down. Create my little tab. Well, it's probably extra wax. Now, if you are doing this in preparation for Valentine's Day, I recommend doing it at least 2 to 3 days before Valentine's Day, just so your skin doesn't react or freak out when you apply makeup or any extra products like that to the skin. That also goes for any other waxing, like your Brazilian underarms, legs. You want to do it at least 2 to 3 days before Valentine's Day to give your skin time to heal and calm down before you start doing any extra festivities. Yeah. All right. Now, before I go any further into the cheek, I'm just gonna go right along the jawline. So for any estheticians that are watching me wax, I know this isn't the best type of strip laying applications, but I promise it's 10 times better when I'm doing this on a client, not myself. Like when I'm waxing myself, I'm doing it just to get the hair off my face. Like when I'm waxing clients, I'm taking my time, being patient, all that fun stuff, because waxing is not for the faint of heart, and it is definitely not for everyone. I have come to realize, but I don't think you should just knock it. I recommend everyone trying waxing at least once in their life. So a rule of thumb to always remember is to follow the natural hair growth of the area you're waxing. So my hair starts to kind of go more this way and kind of down. So we're gonna break it up in sections like we've been doing. And I really like this wax because you can also still see what you're doing, which I think is really good for when you're doing brows and stuff. You can also use this shiny side to pick up any leftover wax. Looking good, not too red. When I normally get my face waxed, I get super red or pink in this case. But no, that's not really happening. So that's a nice little perk of this wax. This is my first time actually trying this wax, and I love it so far. And I've tried other waxes from their line and have yet to be disappointed. So I definitely recommend trying out Mermaid wax. Okay, so now we're gonna move up a little bit. Now, you never want to wax on the eye portion of the face, so right by the occipital bone. You definitely never want to touch, so you can kind of feel the bone on your face. I waited to do the rest of my sideburns so I can make sure I had this area cleared, so that when I lay this strip and pull it, it's not grabbing onto any extra hair that's down there, because that is not fun. So I'm just going to make sure you're always holding the skin taut when you are waxing to avoid lifting of the skin. So I'm just going to pull it down and then pull the wax strip straight up. Yeah, I felt that one. So I'm using my headband as a kind of distinction of where I want to stop waxing. So we're just gonna let that little area sit because it stung a little bit, and just go on to the rest of the face. And to make this go a little faster, I'm gonna be laying multiple strips. So I'm gonna let that set. And another thing I like about Mermaid wax is that I could let this sit for as long as I want or as long as I need, and it's not going to break on me, and it's not going to cause any other issues, So while this one is sitting, we're gonna go ahead and pull this one. So hold the skin taut. Grab your little lip and lift. Go in and get any extra wax. And then so since we put our lip at the top, that is where we're going to be pulling from. Just hold, pull the forehead up. And I like to go a little slower on the forehead because the hairs can be a little thinner. So now I'm gonna go in with a couple of cleanup strips. I see a few little areas I can clean up. And then we're gonna go into our lip. So for cleanup strips, I usually go into the opposite direction of where I laid my initial strip. So if you remember, when I laid my first strip on my jawline, I was going toward my chin. Now we're going away from it. I'm gonna go back in with the small sticks to get this little area here. Now we're gonna go into the fun part, the lip. Now if you've ever had your lip waxed, you know this ain't no joke. It's gonna look a little weird, but make sure you hold and apply in the direction of the hair growth first. And then same, you're gonna hold taut and pull. Whew. Hold on, wait. Hold on, okay. Starting to. Okay, 1, 2. We got this. You got this. It's okay. Just pull. You done done it a billion times before. Ready? 1, 2. Yep. There we go. So So now I'm gonna let that side rest, go to the other side with the same motion. All right. Ready? Okay, we got this. We got this. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. 1, 2. Ooh, hold on. Okay, we got this. Got this, girl. Do this. 1, 2. Ooh. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, on 3. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we getting them. I'm starting to sweat a little bit on my top lip area. And now we're going to apply in the opposite direction. Like, no matter how many times I wax my lip, it never gets easier. Like, this is the one that just won't get easier ever. Okay, we got this. It's okay. Beauty is pain. And this shit hurt. It's really just the lip though. Like, I can do everything else. I mean, the sideburns definitely sting a little bit, but the lips are definitely the worst. We're just gonna go in with the second half. And hold it taut and okay, hold it taut and I'm gonna give that area a break and move on to the rest of the face. Is it weird that I like to look at every strip after I pull? Now I'm gonna go into my brows. And for this one, I like to use smaller stick. I'm probably gonna do one brow on camera because I can't really position myself to do both and still actually see. I'm not trying to mess up my brows now. I'm just kind of looking where I'm gonna lay my next strip. Now for my brows, I do like to use 2 sides of the stick since I usually don't use that much of the stick anyway. I haven't had my brows done in so long, you guys. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't even have my defined shape anymore. There's just like brow. Now I'm gonna go into my lip one more time because I still see a few stragglers. One, two. Yeah, I think I got everything off my lip. So I'm going to go and finish the rest of my face off camera and I will come back when I'm done. All right, so I finished my full face and brows. Now we're going to go in and clean off any excess wax that is on our face. So I like to use aloe vera to help with that. All right, so I'll take some aloe vera on a cotton round and just work it through the face, cleaning up any extra wax. Now that you have done your full face wax, or even if you have gotten a full face wax, you want to make sure that you are waiting 24 to 48 hours before you exfoliate, put on any makeup, anything like that. And that's why I say it's really important to just do any type of waxing before a special event such as Valentine's Day. Now that we are finished with our wax and gotten all of the wax off of our skin, I'm going to go in with the high frequency machine. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you've seen this a couple times. So we're just going to take a 4x4 or an SD wipe, whatever you like to call them, and wrap it around, turn it on, and I like to do it right in between 1 and 2, so it's not super strong, but you can still feel it. And we're just going to work that all through the face and where I was waxing, especially the sideburns and the eyebrows. Alright, so I have taken my gloves off and washed my hands off camera. Now I'm going to go in with my oil that you've seen in the beginning of the video. And it's a super lightweight oil, and this is just going to help keep my skin nice and hydrated. And I really don't like to do much to my face after a wax, so I'll do my aloe vera and then I'll apply my oil and just let it be for the first 24 hours. And just like that, we are done with our full face wax. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like so you can let YouTube know that you like my videos and find them useful. And if you guys don't know, I have started my Sunday self-care series, and last Sunday we actually talked about emotional self-care. And if you're interested, make sure you check it out. This Sunday, which happens to be Valentine's Day, I will be showing you guys how I practice self-care with me and my girlfriend. So if you guys want to get a little more in-depth look at us and how we practice self-care together, make sure you stick around Sunday. And if you are looking for any last minute gifts, I'm currently offering online virtual consultations where we will address any skin issues you might have and discuss your long-term skincare goals. So if that's something you would be interested in, make sure you click the link in the description box to get started. And if you have any questions on the skin consultation or just want to get in contact with me in general, you can always hit me up on Instagram. You can also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video.